Yes, good afternoon everybody. Welcome to this session of transportation engineering. As I had explained you all in the previous session how important a good road network is needed for economic development of the country. So till now we have seen how in the way back centuries also what big importance was given to good road network. As I had given you an example of economic silk route, which was a project, which is a project started from China. It is started in 2013 and the completion is around 2049. But the economic development what it will give to the countries related to it is very high. The amount, the analysis says that about 40% of world's trade will be related to this economic corridor, that is including 68 countries. So anyway, let us see today we will be seeing how the highways are classified. See, now depending on the weather, we have all weather roads and fair weather roads. Basically all weather roads are those roads which can be used in any weathers, like in the monsoon seasons also. Sometimes what happen, due to overflow of streams, there is water over the roads also. So some highways are such which can be used in these seasons also. The highways which can be used in all seasons, whether it is monsoon or summer or any other season, those highways, those roads are called as all weather roads. And the next is fair weather roads. These are those roads which can't be used during the monsoon season. Because of stream flowing over the roads, a slippery substance is formed on the road. Because of that, there is the possibility of vehicles going over that road is not there. So the fair weather roads can't be used in all seasons. Next, depending on the type of carriageway, it is paved roads and the unpaved roads. Basically paved road means those roads which are constructed with a water-bound macadam. As I had explained you all in the previous session, what is water-bound macadam. In the water-bound macadam, different layers are placed on the subgrade soil. You have over the subgrade soil you have a subbase course and the base course, and then you have a surface course. Basically these layers form a water-bound macadam. And the unpaved roads are basically those roads which are not prepared or not designed according to this system of water-bound macadam. So in the unpaved roads, example can be a simple earth road or a gravel road also. Okay. Now next, depending on the pavement surface, you have surface roads and the unsurfaced roads. In water-bound macadam roads also you have surface roads also. Some roads are surfaced with bitumen and some roads are not surfaced with bitumen. Basically these bituminous roads are also called as black top roads. And some roads are not surfaced with though they are water-bound macadam roads, but they are not surfaced with bituminous layer or a simple concrete CC layer. So these roads are called as unsurfaced roads. And surface roads are those roads which are surfaced with with bituminous layer, or rather you can say they are black top roads. Next, let us see based on the traffic volume. Depending on the traffic volume, it has been classified as heavy, medium and light. Whenever a road is being constructed, and the basic thing what is seen is the number of vehicles, the number of vehicles which will be moving over that road. So that count is specifically taken, a count is taken for number of days, and depending on that count it is classified as heavy, medium or light. And heavy, the heavy traffic volume, basically a high number of vehicles are very high, and in the medium the number of vehicles are lesser than the high moving vehicles. Or in the heavy volume, you can see a faster moving vehicles are classified under heavy, and a lighter which are a little bit slow comes under medium, and the next comes under light. Now based on the load or tonnage, you can see class 1, class 2 or class A or B. As you can see, we have different classes of loading also. Class A tracked vehicle, in which the army vehicle comes under class A tracked vehicle, because it has a very high load. It has about 700 kilonewtons of load. load coming from the tracked vehicle. So in the class A, we have wheeled vehicle also, which is a military vehicle. This is the first one is the military tracked vehicle, and the next is a military wheeled vehicle, you can say, because it carries a huge amount of load over it. So they have been classified as class A and class B. In class B, you have different other vehicles also. So basically the amount of load coming over it, they are classified as class A, class B, 1 and 2. Now let us see, based on the location and function, we have during the Nagpur road plan, which was formed during 1934, a road plan was specified, and under that road plan, the national highways and state highways and other district roads and everything have been specifically mentioned, what will come under national highway, which roads will come under state highway, and which under the major district road and other district zone and village road. They have been specified which road will come under which. So next you can see, as in the primary, you can see then again it has been classified into primary, secondary and tertiary, these roads. As the Nagpur road plan, you can see they have specifically given as 5 types of roads: national highways and state highways and major district road, other district and village road. And then again they have been classified as primary, secondary and tertiary. In primary you have expressways and national highways, in the secondary you have state highways and the major district roads, and in the tertiary you have other district roads and village roads. We will be seeing what is the importance of, on what basis they have been classified, like on what basis expressway and national ways and all the roads have been classified. We will be seeing it in the further slide. You can see here we have expressways. In India we have expressways of about 200 kilometers and national highways of about 78,651 kilometers and state highways of about 1,56,181 kilometers, and the rest major district roads and the rural and other roads amount to about 44,55,510 kilometers. And you can see just the total, you can see here what the total amount of roads which are occupied in India is 46,90,542 kilometers, and they have been specified as these roads. Next you can see, now you can see expressways. As you can see here, in expressways only heavy traffic is allowed with a high speed of 120 kilometers per hour. So basically these expressways, the basic need of these expressways is to connect important cities and connect one state to other state, so that the required goods can be transported from one place to other place. So basic need is a high level access is given on this road, so that those vehicles which are transporting goods or any other important material can be given a free access from one way to other way. So under this expressway you don't have minor roads connecting them. Next you can see, see the lane width about 90 meters, the land width whole from one side to other side, 90 meters is occupied. 90 meters is a very huge amount of width. So from the one end to the other end, including the shoulders and the other parking areas and all, everything, 90 meters will be occupied by these expressways. And full access control is given. As I had told you, there are no intersections also, and there are no obstructions in between also. Next you can see it connects the major points of traffic generation. It connects major cities, major towns, so that the accessibility of transporting materials from one place, goods from one place to other place is made easy. Next you can see the next point, no slow moving traffic is allowed. As I had told you, slow moving traffic is not allowed on these expressways. And next, no loading, no unloading and parking is also allowed. Even that is not allowed under these expressways, as basically a free access and full access is being provided on these expressways. So slow moving vehicles are also not allowed here, so that they don't break the access, free access of the speed of these vehicles. Next you can see national highways. India has a huge network of national highways. The national highways have a total length of 78,651 kilometers. It is a huge length of 78,651 kilometers, connecting the whole country. Big states are connected, from one to other state are connected because of these national highways, Next, you can see Indian highways cover about 2% of total road network of India and carry 40% of total traffic. As you can see here, the 40% of total traffic which is moving in India is being carried is following these national highways. National highways cater to about 40% of total traffic of India. So they provide a very big passage for vehicles moving from one state to other state. Next point, you can see the entire highway network of India is managed by National Highway Authority of India, NHIA, in which their responsibility is to develop it, maintain it, so that basically development takes place, but if proper maintenance is not done, these highways can even deteriorate, leading to very big loss to economy as well as lives also sometimes. Next, you can see the longest highway in India is NH7, which is about 2,369 kilometers. It is such a big national highway which stretches from Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh to Kanyakumari in southernmost point of Indian mainland. You can see from one point to other point, you can just, if you take National Highway 7, you can reach from the southern part, the last part of India, to the northern part. So a free access is being given. So it is connected in such a way. Shortest national highway is NH47A, 5.9 kilometers, which connects Kundanur Junction in Kochi city to Kochi port at Willingdon Island. So even a shortest national highway is also there of 5.9, and the longest highway of 2,369 kilometers is also there. Next, let us see. You can see this map here. From Varanasi, so it is connecting to Jabalpur, from there to Nagpur, and from there to Hyderabad, and from there to Guntakal, Bengaluru, and from there to Madurai and Tuticorin, and then to Kanyakumari. You can just see it is connecting how many states. UP is getting connected. From there to, you can see Nagpur, Maharashtra, and then Telangana, and from there to Andhra, and from Karnataka to Kerala also. So basically this national highway is connecting so many states. So a free access has been given. It has very big importance of such a big national highway. Free access is giving from has been given from one point to the other point. You can see here national highways in India. All these highways have been numbered. You have NH7, you have NH9, you have NH 211, 44, and everything. You can see here they have been assigned numbers also. Their numbers also have been assigned. So you can see a free access way has been given here for the national highways. Next, let us see what is state highways. They are the arterial roads of the state, connecting up with the national highways of adjacent state. So these highways connect with the adjacent states. This is the basic importance of state highways. They connect one state to other state. And next, you can see district headquarters and important cities within the state. These national highways even connect with the district headquarters also. You have various districts. Then so this city, the capital of that state, that city will be connected to that. You can see here basically headquarters, district headquarters are being connected. Next, you can see the total length of state highways in the country is 1,56,181 kilometers. So the state highway is connected to the whole India with 1,56,181 kilometers. It is a huge road network, basically connecting important cities to districts and adjacent states. Next, you can see major district roads, important roads within a district. So major district roads are those roads which are important roads within a district serving areas of production and markets. So these are connecting from the markets to the business areas, you can say, from the agricultural markets or whatever markets to the business points or the business centers. These roads play a very important role in connecting them. So these are connecting those with each other or with the major highways. They even connect with the major highways also, major districts road. Next, you can see other district roads. These are the roads serving rural areas of production and providing them with outlet to market centers. So you can see here these district roads are those roads which are in the rural areas. So these rural areas should also be connected to the major district roads. From that major district roads they should be connected to the state highways. From the state highways to the whole country, as you can see. So these also play a very important role from the rural areas. We can't leave any area. Even that rural area should be connected to the district, from the district to the state as well. So these are the other district road, and under other district roads you have rural roads. Next you have village roads. These roads are connecting villages or group of villages with each other or to the nearest road of a higher category like other district roads or major district roads. So basically these village roads are the minute roads which are there in the village. You can see they are getting connected with the nearest road of higher capacity, that is of other district roads or major district roads. So India has about 44,55,510 kilometers of major district roads plus other district roads plus village roads out of the total 46,90,542. So you can imagine here the major amount of roads are the major district, other district and village roads are the major amount of roads, and the rest are the state highways and the arterials what we have. Let us see now how the urban road classification is done. It is called as arterial roads, sub-arterial roads, collector streets, local street, pathway and driveway. You can see here as I had told you water bound macadam, British engineer John Macadam introduced what can be considered as first scientific road construction method. So he was the first one to introduce a very scientific method of construction of a road. How did he do that? You can see here water bound macadam stands for WBM stands for water bound macadam, and the term WBM road was derived in memory of an engineer by name Macadam who designed and formulated this road section. So he was the first one to come up with this unique construction method. This road is laid by binding the in situ layers of boulders, stones, fine aggregates and fillers. Basically different layers are placed, and once that layers are placed, the next material comes and binds that layer. This is the basic thing, so that thereby forming a very hard layer at the bottom and the next layers further. The filler is made from the mixture of sand combined with either Moram quarry dust or soil that is available in the locality. The best soil that is preferred is the Moram quarry dust, but at some places if that is not available, whatever locally available soil is there, that will be laid over that layer, hard coarse layer. The filler is mixed with water and is used to fix stone boulders and layers of coarse stones of varying sizes by compacting with a road roller to form the base of the road. So after laying the coarse aggregates, then the filler is placed. Then after that, once it get hard, then you do tamping or you go with a road roller. As this area will be big, we can't only use a tamping rod. Thereby we use this road roller as a better compaction can be done. As an improvement, you can apply concreting or black topping above the WBM to make it better. We can apply even a black topping road surface, that is called as surface course, or a concreting layer, so that it can give you better results and better strength can be gained. Next you can see, as you can see in this figure, how spreading is done. The mud is spread in an evenly manner, so that the road forms in a very even manner. There shouldn't be ups and downs, because this spreading, this forms the that layer which is to the lowest to the soil. So this is the subgrade soil, this is the sub-base course. This acts as a sub-base course which is placed over the subgrade soil. Subgrade soil means that one which is your earth, the last part. Over that, this is spreaded, this is the base course. You can see this is how the trenching is being done at the corner of the roads. You dig up the mud so that you can place even curbs at the end of the road, so that whenever a vehicle deviates from the path and moves to the corner of the road, it shouldn't slide down hitting the curb, it can come back onto its track. So trenching is done in this way. At the corner of the roads, mud is removed, earth is removed, and a small type of barriers will be placed there. You can see this is how the sloping is done. Everything is calculated. You must have seen whenever you travel on the roads, you will find the road in an oval shape. It is not flat, it is in an oval shape. Basically that is provided to maintain the equilibrium. It is also provided so that whenever water falls, in the rainy season, when there is rain and water is comes onto the road, it shouldn't stand there, it should be given away, it should slip off. So that is why a cross sloping is given, so that it should move off from the road and pass over into the drainage system. And you must have seen, because of not providing good sloping at many places, it is very like disturbing and surprising how they haven't, at some places, how they haven't given slope. Because of not giving the slope, the biggest damage was the water couldn't flow away from that area, thereby clogging the streets. Next, you can see the camber formation. Camber is basically, this is the middle part of the road. It is slightly raised from the other part of the road, so that when there is rainy season or rain falls, that rain should move away to the corners. If it is a flat street, water will won't move away from that place. It will clog down. Because of that, there might be different possibilities of even dangers to life. Also, sometimes it happens, the vehicles might skid off also. Next, you can see the base courses, how it is being placed. As I had told you, the base course is basically placed over the subgrade soil. Subgrade soil is the lowest part, that is the earthen part. Over that, the base course is being placed. Base course is placed, and then over it the base course is being placed. Basically, the coarse aggregate is placed, then it is stamped, or a road roller is run over it, so that a good compaction can be done. It becomes a hard layer. Next, you can see here in the picture, water bound macadam on high volume road. The road is of high volume, that is why water bound macadam has been placed here. Water bound macadam is basically this road is formed by putting different layers of aggregates and filling it. Coarse aggregate is being filled, then a filler is laid over it, and then road roller is run over it, so that it gets compacted. Next, you can see here, after the completion, how the WBM roads looks like. You can see here, after different layers have been placed. Here only a surface coating has not been placed here. This is without surface coating. It is a WBM road, but it is without surface coating. A surface coating can also be provided here. It can be provided with a bituminous surface coating, or a cement coating can also be provided here. You can see here how the bitumen is being sprayed over the WBM road. You can see how it is sprayed, and this is the surface coating which is being given here. Surface coating is being given here, so that it forms a very good layer, and even it gives life also. So basically, this was the classification of highways, how the highways have been classified into expressways and the national highways, state highways, and major district roads and other districts road and rural road. Each road have their specific type of operation depending on the nature of the volume which is coming over that road. So basically, this was how the classification of highways has been done in India. So hope you must have enjoyed this lecture. Please comment in the comment section, so that I can answer to your questions. Thank you. Thanks a lot.